Hi, and welcome back to another Yoga with Elvis. Today, you just need a block. Let's get started. You're going to grab your one block, and we're going to start today in a seated position. I'm in a hero's pose, and this is a really nice place to just begin your practice at. So let's just check in with what our shoulders and arms are feeling today. Let's just plant our hands, either palm up or palm down. And let's just close our eyes for a moment. And start to notice how you're breathing. And since today is all about shoulders and arms, start to notice the placement of the head of the shoulder. Notice if it just seems like it's slightly rounding forward. If that's the case, you can think about adjusting your palms so it's just a little bit closer towards your hips. And then another thing, think about taking the head of the shoulders and then just pressing them straight back. Just straight back. Now you'll notice as you press your shoulders straight back, the first thing that happens is your low ribs tend to just lift. It's just a natural reaction. To counter that motion, you're going to take those low ribs, you're just going to anchor them in. So now it feels like your shoulders are moving back, and it also feels like you're having a little bit of core engagement. Continue to lift the crown of the head up towards the sky. Inhale. And exhale. Very nice. Let's go ahead and grab your one block. You're going to place your hands just on the side like this. Excuse me. Now, if you don't have a block, go ahead and extend the block straight out in front of you. I'm going to turn it around so you can see what it looks like. If you don't have a block, something that works really well is a book. Might be a little bit heavier. A box might be a little light, but anything that's kind of sturdy that you can just press into. So continue to press your fingers into your block. And now notice how you can move the eye of the elbow up towards the ceiling, or the little pit of the elbow up towards each other, and sometimes even down. Down's going to be pretty hard, but notice that. So we're going to try to take the arm, the eye of the elbow to point up towards the ceiling. That's going to start to help open and broaden your upper shoulders, especially around the collarbones. Continue to press your fingers into the block. And notice now if you started to lean back or even lean forward, and then draw the belly in and then come back so your shoulders are stacked right on top of your hips, and keep pressing your hands into your block. Breathing in through the nose and out. Now from here, let's lift our block up just about 45 degrees up towards the ceiling, drawing the low ribs in. And notice now, just this small little movement, how we started to lift into the chest again, start to lower the low ribs down, let it feel like core work. And now here, you can even think about pushing the block away from you, like you're trying to give the block to somebody else, and then start to breathe into your low kidney band. It's going to be the lowest ribs right on the back side of the body, and think about lifting those up towards the ceiling. One more full breath in, inhale, and exhale. On your inhale, slowly start to raise your block up towards the ceiling. And now notice, the higher you get, the more you're going to start to want to move into the low ribs, or even into the low back. You're going to start to draw the low ribs in and then reach your arms up towards the sky. And ideally, you're going to want your wrists, elbows and shoulders and hips all in one line. Now, if that's not attainable for you today, it's okay to have it just be slightly in front. Just be aware of that. Breathing in through the nose and out. And start to notice how your arms are feeling, how your shoulders are feeling. Keep reaching your arms all the way up towards the sky. Keep drawing the belly in. Full breath into the nose. Inhale. And exhale. This feels so good. We're just going to hold it a little bit longer. Keep pressing your pinky, your pointer finger, your ring, and your middle finger, and all 5 fingers into your blocks. Keep reaching the block up towards the sky. Keep letting it feel like core work. One more full breath in, inhale. And then exhale, slowly lower down halfway. Now notice here if your upper trap is pretty tight or engaged. Notice it, see if you can just soften it. It almost feels like you're trying to pull the shoulder blade slightly down, but it's not super aggressive. Keep breathing in through the nose and out. Now, one more inhale And then on the exhale, bring your block right back to the way we started right at the beginning, just right in front of you. And now from here, let's just bend the elbows, 90 degrees. Hold here, keep pressing your block in. And now imagine that there's a block right in between your elbows and think about squeezing the block in as well. Full breath in. And exhale. Now on your next inhale, you're going to lift the elbows up. And think about this movement coming from the shoulders. And we're going to hold right here. Now, ideally, one day, your elbows are going to be in line with your shoulders, and then it's going to be a straight line. But if today it's slightly in front of you, it's okay. That shoulder mobility. Now, notice again if your ribs started to move themselves away from the center and slowly start to stitch those ribs in. Keep moving it back, full breath in. And on the exhale, bring the elbows back to 90, right in front of you. Hold on the inhale. And on the exhale, push or extend the elbows, extend the arms. Full inhale. And then exhale, bend the elbows. Hold on your inhale. And on the exhale, start to move the shoulders towards the back. Hold on your inhale. And on the exhale, bring it right back. Hold on your inhale. And then on the exhale, extend the arms. Just like that. Let's do it again. Inhale. And then exhale, bend at the elbow. Hold on your inhale. Exhale, go all the way back. Move the fingers back like you're trying to touch the wall behind you. Draw the low ribs in. Let it feel like core. Reach the elbows up towards the ceiling. Inhale. And then exhale, bring it right back. Hold on your inhale. And then exhale, extend the block away from you. Let's do that one more time. Full breath in. And then exhale, bend at the elbows. Hold on your inhale. And then exhale, bend at the shoulders or move the shoulders up and over. Hold. Elbows squeeze in towards each other. There you go. Push the elbows up towards the ceiling. Draw the low ribs in. Full breath in. And then exhale, bring the elbows back. Extend the arms all the way up. One full breath in. And exhale. All right, ready? Try not to take a break. We're going to do it one more time. We're going to add something onto that. Here you go. So let's bend the elbows. Bend at the elbows. Hold it. And then move your elbows up, hinging from your shoulders. And now from here, try to squeeze the elbows in and then extend all the way up. And it will get a little hard, but you got it. Draw the belly in. Breathe in. Then bend at the elbows. Good. And then from here, move the shoulders, bring the biceps to run parallel to the mat, and then extend it all the way forward. Very nice. You feeling your shoulders yet? Here you go. Last time. Oh, two more for good measures. Bend. Move it back. There you go. And then from here, extend all the way up. Keep reaching. Full breath in. Exhale, bend at the elbow. Bring your biceps to run parallel to the mat. And then extend it all the way out. Last one. Here you go. Full breath in. Exhale, bend. Inhale. Exhale, move the elbows up. Hold on your inhale. Exhale, draw the belly in. Reach the arms all the way. Keep pressing the block. And then exhale, bend the elbows. Hold on your inhale. And then exhale, bring your elbows down. Hold on your inhale. Exhale, extend the arm all the way forward. Slowly let the block come down. And that's it today. No, I'm kidding. All right, let's stretch out our shoulders for a little bit. Let's just take our arms out wide. And then exhale, eagle arms. Any side you want, just wrap it once. We're gonna start moving here. And then slowly inhale, take a big breath in. Reach your arms out and exhale, switch, eagle arms. Inhale, reach, big breath, like you're giving the earth a hug. And then exhale, let's switch again, other side. Eagle pose. Inhale. And exhale. Two more just for good measures. Inhale. And then exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Let's release. Roll your shoulders. I like to do a little shimmy. Just helps relax things. Just a little shimmy, shimmy. All right, and let's go to downward facing dog. Plant your hands. And I recommend that you start off slow. Straighten out the legs one at a time. Bringing sensation to the back of the legs. Moving back and forth. Holding. On your next inhale, rock your weight forward. And on the exhale, downward facing dog. Now here, as you inhale and you rock your weight forward, take the eye of the elbows and move them towards the front of the room so they point forward. So you're taking the upper arm and moving it towards the back. And on your exhale, you'll arrive in downward facing dog. Let's do that again. Inhale, rock your weight forward. And then exhale, downward facing dog. All right, let's start moving a little bit more. Let's add on. Inhale, rock your weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga, slowly. Inhale, back up, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Wasn't that fun? Let's do that again. Inhale, rock your way forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back up, high plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. And repeat. Inhale, rock your weight forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Draw the belly in, low ribs. Inhale, back up, high plank. And then exhale, downward facing dog. And let's do it two more times. Inhale, rock forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back up, high plank. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Very nice. Last time. Here you go. Inhale, forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, back up, high plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, rock your way forward. You're like, Elvis, we already did this. We're going to do it all one more time. Just half of it. You're going to lower yourself all the way down. And let's go into Sphinx pose. Take your arms, interlace them. And then press your wrists down and scrub your elbows towards the back of the room. So it starts to stretch, or you feel a little back bend moving into it. Full breath in. Exhale, curl your toes. And now from here, we're going to call this an 8-point plank. So you have your wrists, your elbows, your knees, and your toes are all on the ground. Now make sure that you're not hammocking the lower back like this, but you're setting the tailbone down. You're leaning forward, holding. Then straighten out your legs. Hold. Exhale. In. And out. All right, we'll go ahead and walk your feet together. And let's move our feet, our heels, over to the left side. Now you're going to want to lift your right elbow up, but keep the elbow down. So you want to imagine that your shoulders and your arms aren't moving. It's just everything from the belly button down. Inhale. And exhale. Let's bring our feet back to center. And then let's move over towards the right side. Send your tailbone down towards your heels, lengthen the crown of the head forward, and put a little bit more weight on the left elbow. Full breath in. And then exhale, come back to center. Inhale. And exhale, Sphinx pose. Wasn't that fun? Don't you worry, we're going to do it again. Inhale. And exhale. This time, if you would like, you can take a block and put it in between your hands, just like we did at the beginning of class. And then press your hands and then lift your hips. So again, it's your wrists, elbows, knees, and toes that are all on the mat. Keep sending your tailbone down so it almost feels like you're scooping the low belly in. Full breath in. And then exhale, straighten out the legs. Keep breathing into your low kidney band. Full breath in, inhale. And then exhale, walk your feet together. Inhale. Exhale, let the heels move over towards the left side. Keep your feet stacked. Keep sending your tailbone down towards your heels. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, move your heels over to the right side. Stay long. Heels like you're pressing into a wall. And the crown of the head like you're reaching towards the opposite wall. Inhale. Exhale, come back to center. And then Sphinx pose. Full breath in. and down. Very nice. Remove your block. Lower your forehead down. Plant your hands. Curl your toes. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. And repeat. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift the heels up high. And let's walk our feet all the way to the top of the mat. Let your arms just hang heavy. Reach for opposite elbows. Maybe invite a small bend into the knees. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. And exhale, forward fold all the way down. Inhale, rise. In no particular fashion, shake it all out. Hands to heart center. Inhale. Exhale. Let's just do a couple sun A's to get the full body experience. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant your hands, step your foot back, step your other foot back. Inhale, rock your way forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog, you choose. Inhale. And then exhale, arrive in downward facing dog. Full breath into the nose. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, lift your right leg up. And then exhale, step your right foot forward, top of the mat. Then step your left foot forward, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, Urdhva Hastasana. Reach your arms all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Let's repeat. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen your spine. And on the exhale, plant your hands. Let's step one foot back, then the other. Inhale, rock your way forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, step the left foot forward. And then step your right foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, Urdhva Hastasana. Reach your arms all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Let's add on. Inhale, lift the arms up, full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back, high plank. And on this high plank, hold it. Draw the low ribs in. Breathe into your upper back. Spread your collarbones. Full breath in, inhale. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Now here, you're going to bend your knees and look towards the top of the mat. You're going to slowly bend your elbows nice and slow. Nice and slow, nice and slow. They're going to keep coming all the way down. Very nice. Then from here, you're going to walk your feet a little bit closer towards your face. And then maybe bend your knees. Shoot your hips up. Eventually, one day, your hips are going to be stacked all the way on top of your shoulders. Your shoulders will be stacked on top of your elbows. That means it doesn't have to happen right now. Just one day. That may happen. You're going to draw the belly in. You push the mat away from you. Good. Now, if your head's touching the ground or you feel yourself collapsing into your shoulders, push the elbows and the forearms and the wrists and the palms into the mat. Create more length and let the head hang heavy. Shake it out. No. Shake it out. Yes, I can. Here you go. Keep breathing. So at the same time as your elbows are pushing the mat away from you, you're thinking of the head trying to touch the mat so it lengthens the spine. Full breath into the nose. Inhale. And then exhale, walk your feet slowly back to the dolphin, just a wider dolphin variation. Full breath in, inhale. And exhale. Now from here, look at the top of the mat, bend your knees, and then straighten out both elbows at the same time and arrive in downward facing dog. Full breath in. And exhale. Very nice. We're going to do a small little movement. So you're going to bend your knees, look to the top of the mat, bend your elbows.
And now from here, use your feet to spring forward to chaturanga. Hold it. High plank. Downward facing dog. Yeah, we're having a lot of fun today, huh? Here you go. Full breath. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knees, bend the elbows. Use the power of your feet and spring forward chaturanga. High plank. And then exhale, downward facing dog. And let's repeat that. Small bend in the knees, bend your elbows, bring it down, spring it forward, chaturanga, high plank, and downward facing dog. Very nice. One last time. Inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows. Lean forward, chaturanga. High plank, push yourself up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lower your knees down. Small child's pose. Take your arms back. Inhale. And exhale. You can stay in child's pose for just about another breath or so. Inhale. And exhale. Let's just take 2 more breaths in child's pose. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. All right, bring yourself up to a seat. Now we're going to start going a little upside down. We've strengthened the shoulders, we worked on our arms, and we're going to start working our way towards a Pinchamayurasana. Now, if you have a wall and you're new, I recommend going and setting up against the wall, or just hang out. We're actually practicing more about strengthening than balancing today, so if you want to just work on strengthening, just follow along. You're going to take your arms, you're going to interlace them. Now, I like to put my pinky that's down the bottom down below, and I like to just get myself nice and sturdy. Now from here, we're going to bend we're going to straighten out the legs, and we're going to walk our feet in as close as we can to our face, and then we're going to bend the knees. And notice how that gives your hips just a little bit more room to wiggle, and you're going to try to take your hips up a little bit higher. Now, if you're super bendy and you have really, really open hamstrings, you can walk them closer and shoot your hips up and have your legs be long and straight. But you know what? I think that's actually pretty darn hard, and I can't do it. So, hey, if you can, more power to you. Now, from here, either just hold here. You don't need to add on. Hold here, and this whole adventure is going to be about 1.5 minutes. So you're going to hang out right here. Now, if you want more, you're going to take your right foot and you're just going to lift the right foot up, putting more weight on your body. You're going to hang out right here. Now, I know you're going to want to have, or the urge is there to want to lift up. I think that's actually an escape of the pose. We're moving away from the strengthening aspect of it and into the balance aspect of it. And today's all about strengthening. Keep breathing. Keep pushing. Lifting. Inhale. And then exhale. Lower your leg all the way down nice and slow, but stay up. Don't take a break. Now make sure you're not collapsing into your shoulders, but it still feels like your low ribs are anchoring towards the hip point. Lift your left leg up. Even put a small bend into your right knee. Keep lifting. Notice how your arms are feeling. You got this. Inhale. And exhale. Breathing in and out. 3, 2, 1. Lower the leg down. And let's just hold it here for, 5 more minutes. That's a joke. You can laugh. You can have fun. It's okay. 1 more full breath in. Inhale. And exhale, child's pose. I like to take my arms behind me and just let my arms just relax. One more full breath in and exhale. Very nice. Come back up to a seat. Now, we're actually going to now go upside down. If your arms and shoulders are pretty fatigued, just do the exact same thing we just did. I always like to tell the students that practice with me on a regular basis that they should be able to hold that pose for about 5 minutes before I expect them to be going upside down. You got to be able to have strong shoulders to support you. So let's take our arms. We're going to interlace our hands again. You're going to lift yourself up into the dolphin variation. And then we're going to lift the right leg up. The goal is going to be to not kick. You're just going to lean forward and you're going to balance. Now, we're just going to have our feet in an L shape today. You're going to help work balance. Think about your top leg slightly internally rotating so your inner thigh moves away towards the back body. And then take your leg that's extended and the lower leg and lift your thigh up and then push the mat away from you. And if you want, you can take your leg up. It's okay. 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way down nice and slow. And then hold it. Now take a lift your left leg up. Lean forward and try not to kick. Just try to lean and lift. Yeah. There you go. Breathing in. If you need a kick, but one day try not to. Just lift. Use your core, use the power of your legs. 3, 2, and 1. Child's pose. One more full breath in. And exhale. Very nice. Go ahead and take yourself and lay yourself on your mat. Onto your belly. Now from here, we're going to take our left arm and we're going to cactus the arm like it's a turn signal. And we're just going to stretch. We're just going to lean into it. Yeah. If you want to use a block as a pillow, you're more than welcome to. Breathing in and out. Oh, this feels so good. You might hear some chirping. I got some baby chicks in the house. 4 of them. They're super cute. It's all the noise that's being made. Just pecking away at each other, I imagine. Let's switch to the other side. And you know, here at my house we have baby chicks and a puppy, and at your house you may have children. We all have those daily distractions, right? And it may not even have to be something that's breathing or alive. Sometimes the distractions are TVs or other things. So make sure that if you find practicing at home hard, that you clear out just a very small space where your mat goes, and you can basically tell your body, this is where I practice yoga. Yeah, one more breath on that side. And then slowly bring yourself right back out of it. And you're going to lift yourself up into a seat. Same seat we started class off in today. We're just going to do another little round of hugging eagles. Inhale. And then exhale, eagle. Inhale. And then exhale, eagle. Now make sure that you're switching sides. Let's do it again. Inhale. And exhale. We got one more. Inhale, full breath in. We're just moving with our breath. And exhale. Let's slowly release. Another little shimmy of the shoulders. There you go. And let's just be still for a moment. Close your eyes. Instead of thinking about searching for something to listen to, see if you can let all of the sounds from your environment reach your ears and then let your brain process them. If you live in the city, you may hear a lot of cars. You know, if you live out in the wilderness, maybe there's a lot less sounds and all you hear is nature. Or maybe you live in the city and you decided to buy chicks and you get to hear chicks inside your house. I hope you enjoyed your shoulder strengthening class today. If you have any questions, as always, please feel free to leave any comment down below. You can also follow my Instagram at Elvis Garcia Yoga. If you know me, please feel free to ask me. I'm here for you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Namaste.